I never thought I'd be one of those guys who'd find themselves writing about their marriage falling apart on the internet. But here I am. I guess there's some comfort in knowing that other people have gone through similar crap and come out on the other side. Anyway, here's my story. It started like any other Tuesday. I woke up to the sound of the alarm, my wife's soft snores beside me, and the smell of coffee wafting in from the kitchen. We had our usual morning routine: quick kisses, hurried goodbyes, and the promise to see each other in the evening. There was nothing unusual, nothing out of the ordinary, or so I thought. That night I got home earlier than usual. I thought it'd be a nice surprise, but the house was too quiet. No TV noise, no clattering of pots in the kitchen, nothing. I called out her name, and when there was no answer, I figured she might have gone for a walk or something, but something felt off. I wandered into the living room and noticed her laptop on the coffee table. It was open, screen still on, as if she'd been interrupted in the middle of something. Curiosity got the better of me. I know. Snooping isn't exactly the hallmark of a healthy relationship, but a part of me couldn't help it. There it was. An email. My heart stopped when I saw the subject line, "Last night." I didn't recognize the sender. My fingers felt numb as I clicked on it. "Hey, beautiful. Last night was amazing. I can't stop thinking about you. I don't know how much longer we can keep this up without someone finding out, but I don't want to stop. Yours, Mark." My world shattered in that instant. I read and reread the email, hoping he'd misunderstood, but the words stayed the same, their meaning unmistakable. I felt like I couldn't breathe, like the walls were closing in on me. I don't remember much of what happened next. I think I sat there for a while just staring at the screen. My mind was a whirlwind of emotions: shock, anger, confusion, pain. I wanted to scream, to break something, to confront her, but I was also terrified. What if I was wrong? What if this was some kind of sick joke? Hours must have passed before I heard the front door open. She walked in, smiling, and for a moment everything seemed normal again. But then she saw my face. The smile faded, replaced by a look of concern. "What's wrong?" she asked. I held up the laptop, the email still open. Her eyes widened, and I saw the truth in them before she even spoke. She stammered, tried to explain, but the words felt hollow, meaningless. "We can talk about this," she said. "It was a mistake. A mistake." As if that made it any better. I felt like I was living someone else's life, watching the scene unfold from a distance. I couldn't believe this was happening to us. To me. The rest of the night is a blur. There were tears, accusations, attempts at explanations that only made things worse. I slept on the couch, but I don't think I actually slept. My mind kept replaying everything, trying to make sense of it all. In the days that followed, I went through the motions of living, but I felt like a ghost. I threw myself into work, avoiding home as much as possible. We tried to talk a few times, but it always ended in shouting matches or awkward silences. The trust that had been the foundation of our relationship was gone, replaced by suspicion and resentment. I started seeing a therapist, something I never thought I'd do. It helped a little. At least I had someone to talk to, someone who wasn't emotionally involved. They encouraged me to write about my feelings, to confront them head on instead of burying them. That's how I ended up here, sharing my story with strangers on the internet. It's been a few months now. We're still together, but things are far from okay. We're trying to rebuild, to find some semblance of the life we had before. But it's hard. Some days I think we might make it. Other days I'm not so sure. I've learned a lot about myself through this process. I've learned that I'm stronger than I thought, that I can survive even the deepest betrayal. I've learned that forgiveness is a journey, not a destination, and that it's okay to take things one day at a time. I don't know what the future holds for us. Maybe we'll find a way to move past this, or maybe we won't. But for now, I'm focusing on healing, on rediscovering who I am outside of this relationship. It's a long road, but I'm walking it, one step at a time.